So Tukey test. Why we do Tukey test is we'll find out the significant parameter that is affecting our output. That can be for dimension or defect. So it is a test conducted to find out the root cause and solve the problem. Shall let us understand what is root cause? It is a significant cause which is resulting into the defect or the problem in other form called as output that we measure. So that is a root cause. So what is Tukey test? Tukey test is defined as the method to find out the significant parameter that changes the output. So that is a root cause analysis. One thing to observe that the parameter that is causing the output is not the root cause. The potential cause in the root which is affecting the significant parameter is a root cause. So what is the meaning of the sentence? Say your example, let us take temperature and dimension. So when temperature changes, dimension is changing. So the root cause is not temperature. The cause is temperature. Because of temperature, the dimension is changing. But we need to find out why temperature is changing. There's a heater problem. So this heater problem is a root cause. So now you understood what is root cause, right? So concept of Tukey test. Tukey test works on the significant comparison between the parameter and the result. For example, let us see the below. So they taken temperature as an input parameter and hardness as the output parameter. So it is around 30 to 35 HRC. So when the temperature was 510 degree, the result was okay. That means hardness is okay. The case 2, the temperature is 520 degree, and the result is also okay. Case 3, it is 510 degree, result came not okay. And again 510 degree result was okay. So what you are understanding from this is when the temperature is 510 degree, the result was okay. When the temperature is 510 degree, result was not okay. That means for the same input parameter, the hardness is coming okay as well as not okay. That means temperature is not the significant parameter for the hardness variation. That is a conclusion. So we can ignore this parameter. In the above example, when actual temperature was 510, we observed the hardness is okay and also not okay. This simply means temperature is not significant cause. So that is what it is telling. Now let us see the steps to do Tukey test. In order to do the Tukey test, we need the following. We shall be clear about the defect or dimension not okay, and noting down this doubt and possible significant parameter with respect to the particular part. Selecting 8 best part and 8 worst part and noting down the reading for the above parameter. Performing the Tukey test to find out the significant parameter. So let us see how we can conduct the Tukey test. The first step is we shall be clear about the defect or dimension not okay. So whether I am doing Tukey test to find out significant parameter for the defect or for the dimension variation. So once we need to conclude this, once we conclude this, then we can go to the step 2. So that is what they're telling, defining the output measure to defect or a dimension. So next, step 2. Noting down the doubt and possible significant parameter with respect to the particular part. That means in this case they are taken cutting speed, spindle RPM, depth of cut and feed as the 4 input parameters, and this is a parameter table. So list of actual parameter that we can measure with respect to the output, defect or dimension. So now step 3 is selecting 8 best part and 8 worst part and noting down the reading for the above parameter. So we have selected 8 good part and 8 bad part. For each part, we'll note down the actual reading of all the 4 parameter as well as the output as a dimension. So list of actual parameters that we can measure with respect to the output, defect or dimension. So it's very clear. Next, two key test rules. So when green is okay, blue is saying not okay. Rules for n count. There is something called we're going to calculate n count. So first case, if both first value of top and bottom in this bad part, then the total n count is 0. If both first value of top and bottom and is a good part, then the total n count is 0. If the jumping range from good to bad having the same value, then the n counts of the both the n shall be considered as 0.5 or off. So what are these rules? So when we perform the two key test, we'll understand the rules. Step 4. Performing the test to find out the significant parameter. So we'll perform the two key test and see whether which parameter is going to affect my dimension or defect. And there is a master chart for the total n count that we're going to calculate. So if it is more than 6, the total n count, that means 75% of the time that parameter is affecting my output. So this is how the chart is made. Now, two key test n count chart and significance. Performing the test to find out the significant parameter. Selecting 8 good part and 8 bad part. So now they have collected all the parameters for 8 good part and 8 bad part. And also they are noted on the output as a dimension. Above we have the actual parameter with respect to the part and also the output. So now performing the two key test to find out the significant parameter. So what we need to do, the data that we have collected, we shall arrange everything in ascending order. So once we arrange everything in ascending order, from top let us come. The first parameter is not okay, 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 not okay. Now it is jumping to okay. The result is changing and this is a cutoff. And top end count is 8. Let us come from bottom. 58, okay, 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 okay. So and then from okay to not okay, it is jumping. And this is the cutoff at the bottom end count. Bottom end count is 8. So totally it is 16. So in the same way, we'll perform the two key test for all the parameters. So in this case, the top extreme lowercase also found okay, and bottom extreme lowercase also found sorry okay and okay. This shall be 0. It is wrong here 0. So in this case, there is a variation. In this case, if you see for 51 it is okay, for 51 it is not okay as well. Therefore, we call it as 0.5. Bottom end count should be supposed to be 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 4 5. Sorry, 1 2 3 4, but it should be 3.5. Sorry, it is correct, 3.5 and 4.5. So now the conclusion is when the speed reduces less than 50, the dimension is getting affected. Speed is a significant parameter that is affecting the output. If you see here, the total count is 16 and 8. So it is telling speed and temperature is causing the significant problem, significance for the dimension variation. That means it is 16. Speed is 16. That means 200% speed is affecting your dimension variation. And it is telling that maintain temperature 50. That is good. And maintain speed more than 45. That is very good. So this is an Tukey test to find out the significant parameters which is affecting for the output. So next we are going to see inverse process analysis for dimension and